such young, brilliant minds, and I am so thankful to our guests who have traveled a long way, and my special gratitude to Mohammad Sartaj, the first Secretary, British High Commission, the country lead of UK HSA, and Miss Jessica Moll, the subject expert. And I am so glad that one who has achieved so much in United Kingdom, they traveled back to see their roots and to just give the knowledge and share their brilliant skills with us. We as a medical doctors have been trained for medicine, and we have been trained with the best skill set of knowledge, skills and service delivery to the patients. But what about the soft skills? One of a very important soft skill is that I have heard about conflict management. If we are very good at conflict management, many of the situations could be handled in a better way. I am so glad that Mr. Shaban has said about the born leaders. I totally believe, yes, we all are born leaders. And as Dr. Said has said that everyone wants to be my students, I am very much sure that everyone wants me an examiner, not as a teacher actually. And the reason is, most of my students who are sitting here, they know that the examination is something that I always feel so empathetic about them. I feel the empathy in my heart that the whole night they would have been studying and now they are coming up with so much anxiety, so I have to relieve it first. So I haven't failed any student, not the undergraduate, not the postgraduate in any examination. That is the reason I must tell everyone. Another thing is, one of our brilliant participants, she has talked about the trainings. Institute of Public Health is always here for the future trainings, and we want to build a very strong relation with UK HSA, because I am the example of one of a brilliant collaboration that was done with Johns Hopkins, and it was through Defense Reduction Agency. I am sure that Dr. Sartaj would be knowing it. Mohammad Sartaj sir, that agency has sponsored my postdoc, and that is why I did my postdoc in the same, that is infectious disease surveillance system that was developed in Johns Hopkins. I want each and every one who is here and who want to develop their skills through some training programs, they should be certified from UK universities. And I have this request on the behalf of all the young minds who are sitting here. And Institute of Public Health is here to collaborate in future. In Institute of Public Health, Dr. Rabia is here. She is the one who is handling the mother, that is for Mother and Child Health Department, where there is whole data of about 20 years of 20,000 women and their children. And it is the third generation that is getting the vaccination from the same center. So lots of trust among the community for this project. We also have started the Sehat project for the school age children, where the spectacles would be given to avoid blindness. The nutritional examination would be done from head to toe to give the better nutrition to the school children. Number third is another project that is called SAFE project, that is screening of allergies, asthma, family health, hypertension, diabetes, ear diseases, eye diseases, and dental caries, because we have the Public Health Department, Institute of Public Health. So these initiatives, they are here. So anyone who want to collaborate, we are open for it. I am so glad that Ubaidullah is here. We have a very strong public health laboratory with BSL-2 and BSL-3 lab in it. And Dr. Ubaidullah is the person who did all the COVID samples that were provided to Institute of Public Health, that are more than 200,000 samples during COVID pandemic. And he is the person who was behind the force to provide the correct PCR reports to the government of Punjab. So I am so proud of this fact that here in Pakistan, we have lots of opportunities to collaborate, to develop further, because I believe in the words of Rumi. I conclude on the words of Rumi, that everyone is born for a specific purpose, and the desire to fulfill that task is put in every heart. Thank you so much.